So today is a special day. We are in Ottawa, Canada, capital of Canada. And Lara, is it fair to say you're experiencing your first Canadian suburbs?
Yes.
Yeah, so I've been explaining to her how a lot of people in Canada who live in the suburbs, it's like you basically just have houses and then you have strip malls. You've maybe never seen strip malls before, right?
Well, I've seen some in Australia.
In Australia.
And maybe one in France, something like that.
Okay, well,
yeah.
why don't you tell me your thoughts? Like, how is this different than what you know? And what's your experience been like?
Well, I feel like usually I know, like I really enjoy places where you can walk or bike anywhere. And here it feels like nobody's walking or biking. Everyone's just taking their cars to some air-conditioned place, and there's no nice place to sit outside.
No.
Yeah, it's just buildings. So yeah,
and sometimes it's not even a sidewalk. You just good luck walking, even if you try.
And all the houses look the same too. It's like, wow, some big company must have been like, okay, we're gonna take this beautiful piece of land where there's lots of nature and just put up houses, but yeah, it is what it is.
Well, tell us more. Maybe someone who watches this has grown up here, and they're like, well, what's different? What's different in Germany or like other places you've known?
I mean, it depends on where you are, and even in Germany it depends on where you are.
Yeah.
So in a city you will probably get around the easiest by the metro, which is a way of living I also don't really like personally, but some people love it. I know you like a good metro ride.
Public transit, love public transit.
True. I mean, I also do love the bus ride sometimes.
So what do you like? You like biking, walking?
Biking is the best. So yeah, where I grew up, that was kind of a town where you could walk everywhere, but you could also bike to all the next towns and even the big cities you could bike to. It was a longer bike ride, but if you caught a train, it would be like 10 to 20 minutes. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm used to. But
if you want to like flip the camera around, 1, 2, 3, you can see like right in front of us, there is a place that's a bicycle symbol. Right? Do you mind holding that?
Yes.
And just like show the roads a bit.
All right, that bicycle.
I guess what I'm saying is that, like, basically the suburbs of Canada, the way we offer bikes, it's like we'll paint a little symbol and say, okay, good luck. And then we have like 4 lanes of crazy fast traffic. And basically anyone who tries to bike on it is a lunatic because the cars just don't, like, look here, this is, I guess, a bike lane.
Wow.
But it's just, there's no way to keep you safe, and the cars are going very fast. Half the time people are like looking at their phone or their map or whatever, and actually this one, there is a path on the side, so this is better than most. But a lot of the suburbs, you just have this little narrow road, and if you want to walk or bike, you're just on the side of this busy road, and that's life in the suburbs.
I feel like in some cities you might have that too, but the cars are so used to people riding their bikes that everyone watches out for each other.
Like in Europe, you mean?
Yeah. I feel like here, if you really don't see any bikes, then
no, and some people actively hate them. Like literally, some people with their trucks will like try to accelerate past them and like put exhaust in the biker's face or something. Like that's very rare. I shouldn't like. I don't mean to like rip on Ottawa, but anyone like knows there's some people out there who are like such jerks. They like look down on the cyclists. Yeah.
Do you have any idea why that might be?
Well, because like you're born in this society where like everything is built around the car, and as soon from age 16, it's like having your car or your truck, that's your identity. And having a bigger car or bigger truck, that means you're more powerful for some people, right? And so it's just like, oh, look at this cyclist. Oh, they want bike lanes. They want to take away our lanes for our cars, and they want to build, like, they want to get exercise. They must be stupid. You know, it's this like twisted version where people think like building a city that's actually fun and like beautiful and you can slowly bike around and enjoy your day. Some people are like, I don't want that. Give me more car lanes so I can get between work and home faster. And anyone else is just the devil to those people.
Yeah, it does feel like there's a lot of fast things here. Like I've seen fast food, even over there's like a sign with fast food stuff. Yeah. So it's everywhere. Yeah.
It's more fast food here than back home.
Yes, definitely. And more people going to those places too, I think. At least from what I've experienced.
Like imagine being a bike here, right? You're biking down here, and now it's just like it's just scary, to be honest. Like these big trucks, these big cars. Oh, there's someone on a cycle. So she's cycling, you know. And again, hopefully someone will stop and let her through, but sometimes people don't. Sometimes because people are so not used to cyclists that they will just, you know, she's been forced onto the sidewalk, whereas, you know, some other places you'd be able to ride on the street, but...
Oh yeah, true, she is riding on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
But you know what's really, really cool in cities? Like, especially in Münster, I feel, and I see something similar happening in Montreal. So there's like so many bikes that everyone's like looking at for bikes. So even if a bicycle rider might like, break the law.
Yeah, the
bikes are still kind of like safe. So I love that.
Yeah, so of course people who watch might not know this, but you arrived in Canada from Germany, you spent some time in Montreal, and now we're in Ottawa, and so Montreal is an exception. Like Montreal is probably the best biking city in Canada, and as you're pointing out, it's like you get enough numbers, and like the cars need to adapt, and you get enough cyclists, suddenly there's like as many or more as the cars, and then suddenly it's the cars who are like, you know, having to watch out. You know, here it's the cyclists you have to watch out, but over there it's like the cyclists kind of have the upper hand in Montreal.
Yeah, it's similar in Münster or in some places in the Netherlands. I've seen it too. So yeah, I feel like it's coming more and more.
Yeah.
Cyclists taking over.
But really, it's an idea. The idea that the roads don't just belong to cars. Like the roads exist to get people, like all people in the community, where they want to go. And so, yeah, this idea of like we can't give up any car lanes for bike lanes because people just think, oh, they're just a bunch of like environmental hippies, or like, you know, like the cars are just like, no, we can't give up anything. But then once you actually see, like, Montreal has some great examples of like busy streets with car lanes and bikes, and you see them both flowing together, you just see it's like, oh, this is amazing. Like everyone has what they need, and everyone, it's just like such a better way to build a community, you know. And once you have bikes, like you can have little shops on the side of the road, and the bikes can stop and get their groceries. Like everything grows around it. Cars are just like used to going further, so like we build things further apart. So it feels like it changes how we build things.